So, Jay, please tell me about yourself.
Just a minute. I have some background noise from your side. Just a
Okay. My voice is coming correct, clear or
Yeah,
not?
clear, but having some background noise.
Yeah, background noise. Just 1 minute. थोड़ा धीरे थोड़ा धीरे धीरे करो आवाज ए चल चल उधर चल yeah please yes so please tell me about yourself Jay.
Okay. Good evening. I'm Jai Kumar. I have totally 5 years, 8 months of experience. I started my initial career with NCS Soft Solution, 3.4 years of experience. In this organization, we developed an application called Ethic to providing our Indian banking domain for auditing purpose and submit the report to Reserve Bank of India each and every financial year. To develop the application using Spring MVC concept, in front end we are using JavaScript JSP, Java version we are using 8, and database we are using SQL and Oracle. Reporting tool we are using Jasper and iText. After that I move on to Cognizant. Cognizant having an application called BSmart. So this application I'm not working much on the development part, just having analyzing the codes and database, just having supporting role. So that I move on to Lawson Turbo Infotech LNT in this client called Citibank. Citibank having two application, accounting engine and SubGL. So on daily basis, account will be loaded to the database through the job scheduler. So account will be segregation using Canirom, Canada, Caniroms. So based on that, account will be loaded into the front end screen, and the client will approve to the next level. There will be checker will complete it. So we will provide a report to them. So we develop application using Spring MVC. Front end we are using JavaScript JSP. Java version we are using 7 and 8. Database we are using SQL, Sybase and SQL. And then we are working on the Black Duck Sonar Cube database migrations. Using the building tool, we are using Jenkins. Deploy tool, we are using release lifecycle management and RLM and WebSphere we are using.
Yes,
That's it.
yes. So let's move on technical part. Okay.
Okay. Yes.
So first question is that what are the basic feature of OOPS concept?
OOPS concept is nothing but object classes inheritance polymorphisms that are combined to that OOPS concepts.
Okay. So you aware about encapsulation?
Right.
Yes. So in real term, how will you use encapsulation in Java programming? Suppose if I give you one example,
Okay.
uh, uh, note if you want note any class. So the class name is Jaya Kumar. Okay.
Okay.
Here I am defining one method,
Okay.
public void method A. Okay.
Okay.
Here I am printing system out.println method A.
Okay.
Now created main method. Here I am creating object of Jaya Kumar. Jaya Kumar is
Okay.
equal to new Jaya Kumar and
Okay.
Jaya Kumar dot method A. So in
Okay.
this scenario, how to apply encapsulation? Means where will occur encapsulation, where will occur abstraction in this scenario.
Just a minute. So, so encapsulation is nothing but wrapping or binding a data. So here we use an object to in that object dot that method we are calling. So that method will wrapping the data. So that we are occurring that at that time that encapsulation will occur.
And abstraction.
Abstractions will having once we create a method, that method it must be an abstract. Then only it will abstract class will occur.
No, I think you giving the reverse answer.
Sorry.
Abstraction, you already defined the
Right.
definition,
Right. Okay.
wrapping data and variable into single unit. Okay.
Right. Right.
So when will occur single unit just as a real time entity. Okay. So in real time entity, whenever you create a object, So during that time, data and method should automatically bind in that object that call be encapsulation.
Okay.
But method, you telling about the method. The method is when you call the reference of object means your Jaya dot method. This will be happen in encapsulation. Why? Because what do you want share to the user just as a method A you printing what need to be what not to be share to user, that is the complexity. So complexity means inside the method you have written curly braces and something logic. For example, you system out dot println dot is a method A. So here not you getting any system out dot println during the execution, right? So that is the complexity. Complexity means whatever you are writing that you
Hiding
should
the internal details to showing the functionality to the users only. So that is the abstraction, right?
write. So this is the thing of abstraction and encapsulation. So
Okay.
you aware about overriding, right?
Right.
So how do override method in Java program? Suppose you just to give accordingly your example, not a problem.
Okay. For example, I will try to save data. Okay.
Hmm.
So in that save method, so in that save method itself, I will do some different set of details also wants to save. So that in that save also first I will save some like student details and then student roll number. So after that I want to save some other details means just save that other details also like in that save method using the same method having the different variables like some of the details like students rank, some of the details I will save using that same method.
No,
That's it, same method name with different parameters.
yeah. So in overriding, right?
Method overloading.
Yeah, overloading. Okay. So overloading is like that is a part of polymorphism, right?
Right, polymorphism. Consultant
And
polymorphism.
in polymorphism is a different thing. Means the parent features can be
Just
accessed
a
from
minute,
that
just a few
direction.
minutes. Just few minutes. Just a minute. So much of mosquitoes is there, so
Okay,
that
okay.
I can't able to concentrate on that. Just a minute. I will
Yes,
close
yes.
all this
No,
door.
no, no problem, no problem.
Sorry, extremely sorry. Yeah,
Yeah, so I am asking about the inheritance, not I am asking the polymorphism, right? Polymorphism is a different and inheritance is different, right? But
right.
polymorphism is also maintaining the inheritance features.
Right, you are
In few
asking method
cases,
overloading concept, right? You are asking method over.
overloading can be as a polymorphism way, but if not using any overloading and overriding, so in that scenario, what will happen? For example, just I will ask to on question, not a problem. Suppose your class as a Jaya Kumar, right? Here have
Okay,
a constructor, for example. You have a
okay,
constructor Jaya Kumar. Here you printing constructor Jaya Kumar, right?
okay,
And class B you stand Jaya Kumar. Here you
okay,
writing constructor B. Here you
okay,
printing system out dot maintaining constructor B.
okay,
Okay. When you go entire the main method, so you creating the object of B is equal to new B.
correct.
So which constructor first will call?
So first it will go to the external method class A, then only it will print that P1.
No, means your B class first will call.
Right,
No, Jaya. I think I think this is not will happen because of You extending B class, extending class Jayakumar, right?
Right.
You are using inheritance. So what will happen? B will access first access check the condition of parent class. So here have a
Class.
constructor.
Okay.
So first we'll call the constructor of Jayakumar class. Then we'll
Okay.
call to child class constructor.
Okay.
I'm right.
Right.
So actually, uh, uh, just I'm coming overriding. Okay, just I'm coming overriding. In overriding, for example, you have a method private void method A in Jayakumar class. Okay, and B extend class Jayakumar. Here I am writing public void method A. So this overriding concept will follow or not?
Yes, so we can overriding the existing method. So is that the overriding is a forward one, right?
No, but your superclass have a private modifier
Private modifier, correct.
and child class have a public modifier. So how will happen overriding concept?
Yes, got it.
Because of private,
Yeah,
private is
it can
accessible
isolate
only
only
on class.
within the class only,
But
correct.
the same feature you providing override in drive class, so overriding will happen or not? So I believe that not happen. It will give the error.
Right, because
Give
private
the
only access.
error. But second scenario, just I am not overriding. Just remove the override annotation. Okay, right?
Okay,
So in that scenario, that program will compile and run or not.
class extends.
If you have any doubt, so just if you have a computer, just you write down, not a problem.
Just a minute.
You create a superclass, your name Jayakumar, and you write the
Okay,
method name is a public, private, void method A, and class B extend class A. Here you
I
write.
can't able to write anywhere, though is not allowed to navigate any other screen.
Okay. So
Okay, so no
means
issues. So no issues. So in this case, you remove that override means. So you can asking. So you, in this
if
case, it will
program
work
will
or not.
run or not.
Right, right, right. Mm, so extend means so. Yes, if it is, it will be run correct. It will be
Correct?
run. Right.
Okay, okay, run. Yeah. Because of here no dependency on the child class, right?
Yes, that's correct. Yeah.
Uh, Next question, I'm moving on the next question. So you aware about static
Yes.
method.
Right.
So what is advantage, what is disadvantage of the static variable and methods?
So static method means so.
If you want take method variable means because of static variable and method is a part of which class level or instance level. It is a part of instance or class level.
So instance level only. So we can't use the class level, right?
No, I think I believe that static method and variable is a part of class level. Hmm? It's are associated with the class, not associated with the object. So actually, I want ask only the advantage and disadvantage.
So advantage means if I create a class as static means, so it will be first executed in the runtime. So first it will be executed from the initial stage. So in that static class will be initially calling from the JVM. So disadvantage means you cannot reassign anything after that executions. Any changes will be not done in that static classes.
No, I think advantage is correct. Advantage is that because
Yes,
of that any method you define in one class, so you can call directly in any classes
right.
directly without creating any object or anything.
Correct.
Disadvantage is that if you create number of so many number of static method, it will be huge memory usage because of it will directly hit to the JVM.
JVM. Correct.
So this is the disadvantage. Advantage why will because of any one method we have a common features, so we want to call in multi places of the multiple classes.
Okay.
So that's why we are using maximum output through this method.
Okay.
So that is advantage. Disadvantage is if you maximum create, it will be create a huge memory
Memory allocation.
usage. It will whenever if load is going to high in that cases out of memory or something will be happen
Okay.
if you using a static method. Okay. So can you call static method inside the instance method?
Tell me once again.
Static method you call inside the instance method.
No, instant method I can't call the static method because static method is
Instance
initially called from
method instance
yes,
method did not call
initially from the JVM, right? So we can call it from the static method. So you can't call it from the instance method, right?
why because of if you are writing program inside you calling class dot and method name every time you calling in programming if you are developing any application. Using class dot, suppose your inside your class have a Jaya Kumar, where you have defined static method, okay? Or your another class have a B, here I have a instance method. Instance method is a public void method A. Inside you want to implement the common feature. So in that scenario, class means Jaya Kumar dot method name can be call it. I think you so many times you called. I believe that in your program during the development. But inside the static method cannot be called instance method. Inside static method cannot be called instance method.
Static method.
Because static cannot be allowed to instance method.
Okay, that's correct.
I am correct or wrong? If you have any doubt. No, I am telling
Sorry.
I am correct or wrong.
I am thinking the same question will be repeated twice, and so I'm getting confused because you are asking the same question before. That static method will allow to create an instance class within a static. Sorry, in the class inside the instance class, we can able to create a static method or not. You are asking the first question,
No,
but
instance not. I am asking instance method is a different because of instance are associated with the object. First you like that understand about this. Static method is different because of that is the class level method. That things I am explaining about. So inside the instance method you can call static method. That thing I was telling. But you cannot call static method inside the instance method. This thing I am telling.
Okay. Okay.
Right? If you
Right.
write any program, you will get the answer. Not a problem. I'm moving in next question. In collection. So, what kind of classes used in your application related to collection? Means hash map, tree map,
Right. Yeah. First
or
we are using
set or list, linked list. What kind of you have used right now?
list hash map. We are frequently used.
Okay. So, you aware about linked list?
Right.
So, suppose we have two scenario. One scenario is for inserting. One scenario is for retrieving data, fetching data from database. Okay. So, for fetching purpose, which list you will prefer, and for
Fe-
inserting, which you will prefer? If you
Fetching
have give
purpose.
two option, linked list and array list.
Yeah. Fetching purpose we are using array list.
Hmm.
Inserting purpose we are using linked list.
Why linked list do you use?
Because linked list we are using because if you want to fetching that array list means several shift operation will require, so it will be
Hmm.
very difficult.
Hmm.
That's why.
Okay. Okay. Got it. Got it. So one more question have with you, just to give the answer carefully. For example, we have a one hash set.
Okay.
Thick. So inside hash set, I want to add two object.
Okay.
मतलब in hash set dot null object
Okay.
and hash set dot abc as a string.
Okay.
So what you will get output? I am asking about hash set only.
Okay. Tell me once again the questions. Has
Just I am just giving scenario.
yeah.
A hash set is equal to new hash set.
Okay.
Okay, and hash set dot add null object, null,
Okay.
nul.
Okay.
Hash set dot add abc. I want to print system out dot println the object of hash set. So what you will get the output of hash set? You understand my point
Yes, yes,
or?
yes, 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 I understand, understand.
Okay.
So it will print both the value because as it allows one null value, so it will allow that null and that both the values.
Okay. Just I am moving the reverse scenario. If you have a tree set,
Okay.
inside tree set I am adding tree set is equal to new tree set. Tree
Okay.
set dot add null and tree
Okay.
set dot add abc. So
Okay.
what output you will get?
Tree set. Okay, tree set does not allow null values, so it only print that string values only.
Sorry, can you repeat again?
So tree set does not allow the null values, it only print that data's values only without
ABC
printing the null.
only. ABC
Right.
only print. How? Because
So
of
because it
you aware about tree set algorithm.
yes,
This is
it's aware.
sorting.
Right.
So when we'll compare with the null and ABC, it will possible comparing to ABC and null object.
Okay. Oh, it's not possible. Correct.
So what will happen? What we will get output? Null pointer section.
Yes, right. Correct.
Okay. Because of
Null value.
during the sorting, when will both object will be compared.
But,
So in that scenario, it will occur the null pointer exception.
Okay.
Any
Got it.
places, any places, if you add null object, you will get the null pointer exception. If
Yes.
you one time, two time, three time, four time, and if you have any other object, ABC, whatever you want to place, so it will throw the null pointer exception. Because I am giving the answer for your reference, that's why I am telling you. Uh, so you aware about the internal functionality of hash map?
Yes.
How it is work?
So hash map will save the value in the same index with the multiple values,
Hmm.
but each and every value saved like uh, key, hash code, value, address of the next node. So if you want to retrieve that value, first it will check the key. Once the key match, then we'll check the hash code.
Hmm.
Once the hash code is matched, then only it fetch the value.
So what is the default size of hash map?
Default bucket size is 16.
16. Yes. So it will bucket is a index system or any other thing?
The index system.
Index. This index is treated as a linked list index or any array list? Array.
Implementation of hash
You
check.
aware about hashing collision?
Hashing collision means you're asking about concurrent hash map. Asking about
No,
that.
no, 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 no. Hashing collision is a part of internal implementation of hash map.
Okay, okay.
For example, your bucket size is by default 16. Okay.
Right.
So 0 to 15 index will become.
Right.
Whenever you add the key and value, so key first what will evaluate? The hash code and index.
Right.
Index how will evaluate? Based on the capacity and bit comparison. Bit means it will through the bit will get index. That formula, if you search in Google, you will get the formula. How will get the index? Suppose you two or three keys you are adding, but two key are collision. Comes in collision. Collision will occur when two keys index are same. In that cases will occur the collision.
Okay. Got it.
You got my point?
Yes. Yes. Got it. Got it.
Hash code is different, not a problem, but
Right.
index are come same. Means
Right.
if suppose hash map by default hash map null key will be stored in the zero index. Okay, zero index. But if you have a one key have a index 1 and second key have a index 2, third key have a also index 2, so in that cases it will occur the
Collision.
hashing collision. So in that scenario it will next node, so it will indicate to the same node, and it will key and value will be comes in the same index.
Okay. Okay. To the second in third index. Sorry, second index
Third,
only.
yeah, in second index only.
Right.
So that is the collision.
Okay.
So collision will occur whenever you want to search, the same way it will get find first the index and key and hash code.
Right.
So based on will get the value, exact value. If collision, everything will work based on this terminology.
Okay.
Okay, next move on the next question. What is difference between comparator and comparable?
Okay, comparator is using a natural sorting adder. Comparable is using a customized sorting adder. So comparator using one method compare. Comparable using two method compare to and equal method. So comparator having only one object. Comparable having two objects. One or more objects we are using.
Compare have a two object
Two object.
and compare to have a one object, right?
Right.
Okay. Okay. So that question basically I got your correct answer. uh, Actually, you given the correct answer. Um just move on the database side. What you used MySQL or have you used MySQL?
Yes, yes, we are using, yes, yes, yes.
Okay. So what is difference between MySQL and SQL? Yeah, SQL can be say. What term
Yeah,
you
okay.
understand?
So, nothing. So, first we can. Just we are using DML DD languages only. So, what from
No,
any
no, no,
difference?
no. Arey, simple, Jaya. MySQL is a database. For confusing purpose, I ask you, how do you concentrate on the database? That's why I ask you. MySQL is a database. SQL is a structured query language. Simple difference.
Got it, got it.
Eh?
Yeah.
You are saying I am using DDML. Hmm?
This was like a little bit of confusion on these questions. Okay.
Yes, yes. For concentration purpose, I ask you.
Okay, got it, got it, got it.
You aware about join?
Yes.
So join. How many types of join?
Inner joins, outer join, left outer join, right outer join.
And cross join?
Cross join we are not using.
No, not using but have a part, right?
Right, right, right.
So when will you use left join?
So, for example, if I want to compare with the left table, then we use the left join.
Mm-hmm.
If data is matching with the table, then only it will retrieve the data for the
Mm-hmm.
both the tables. If
Mm-hmm.
left outer, if I using means wherever the left table is data is not there means it will be fetch one data inside the left side table only. It will fetch the data.
Mm-hmm. Inner join when you will use?
So inner inner join means is simply called inner join, and just using that without inner join also we can use the same concepts. Okay, so inner join is nothing but just to basic concept of whatever the data is available in the both table, it will be using for the inner join tables.
Okay, okay. Uh, moving on the other question. So you aware about Spring
Yeah,
framework? You have worked on Spring framework or not?
in MVC we are working.
So in Spring framework, you aware about is singleton bean is a thread shape or not?
Yeah, thread safe only because only single instance is available, so that it is
No, so how
thread.
do you tell singleton is a thread shape without using any synchronized block or anything else? So how do you evaluate it as a thread shape? You are using any synchronized block for singleton bean in your program?
Yeah, we had to use any synchronize, correct.
So why you telling it is a thread shape? Means you are giving answer of the MBC but moving on the core Java. That is the differences. I believe that. Yes.
Correct.
Eh? Because of you using auto wire and everything dependency injections. Dependency injection means you if you are using Java based configuration, so you use at the red bean, right, for creating the object of any component. If you use component, so no need to writing any bean configuration. right? So, what you aware about component, repository, and service annotation? What are what about this? How to these three nodes working in the program?
So, so generally at service is we using the service layer for business logic.
Hmm.
Okay. So at repository we are using the DO class for the database access logic we are using.
Okay.
At component. So we are using for that used to denote it means for same like that injecting the bean also we are using for that at component also.
So, what is difference between controller and REST controller?
Controller, yes, controller. No idea about it.
Jaya, actually, you know everything, but at the time I think you have feeling confusion. Don't feel
Yes, I,
confusion. Why you agitating? You are giving interview, not
yeah,
not a any like that for selecting, not selecting. Why you are not approaching for the positive things?
okay.
Controller just as a controller written without body, rest controller is written with body. That is the main difference. If you want to any body, response entity, any kind of thing can be applied in the controller. If you use rest controller, it will be response body will return. This is simple differences and nothing else. You have worked on everything, but the interview aspect you are forgetting all things,
Right,
right?
right.
So, so Jaya, please just you know everything, but you just improve just skill
Just,
if you are giving interview.
got it, got it. I need to answer the proper questions, answer
Yes,
for the
yes,
proper
yes,
answer.
yes.
Got it,
And you
got it.
give the answer without any agitation.
Got it, got it. Yes,
Correct.
because if there is
If you
any
are
wrong answer, if there is any wrong answer means they not able to proceed next questions, right? That's why I'm getting
if
hesitation.
you not comfortable, just you ignore it. I don't know.
Oh,
This
okay,
is the
got
simple
it.
thing only.
Okay,
Because of you give wrong answer, he will raise multiple question on the same question.
got it, got it. Okay,
Got it?
got it, got it.
So that is the thing. So just need to clarity about this technical skill if you are going to interview. Because of working culture, everything you know, how to work on that logic and everything, you can do that. But
Right.
interview selection process is different and
From that,
working process
okay.
is different. You
Right, right,
understand
exactly, exactly,
differences
exactly.
between these things,
Right, right,
right?
right, right.
So that's why I'm telling you. That is the my suggestion.
Okay,
If anything else if you want ask to me, please
okay.
ask.
That's the questions I want to ask. Thank you so much. I definitely improve myself.
Yes, yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
May